Hello everyone, this is Lauren with the LH Way. I have a August garden tour for you. Hopefully the lighting would be sufficient for this video because it's in the evening and it's getting dark, and I just wanted to get this video out the way. So I got these cordylines. It's a different type with like the white in the middle, and I still have those type of cordylines. And this is my propagation station here. These already have roots, but I'm gonna go ahead and let them root some more. I have some lime I'm trying to propagate in the side there. I have a hibiscus here. I don't think it's rooted, so I think I'm gonna pick this up and probably place it in the sand, because I know the sand for me is pretty good at propagating cuttings. And you can see my Christmas tree palms are germinating, so I need to pick those up because I know they already sent roots down into the ground. So pretty soon I need to take those and pot them up before they get any deeper. I have a coleus here, and I have another coleus there, and another one here. This one is new. I purchased this one today, and the guy said it wasn't rooted, but I told him I know how to root them. They're pretty easy to catch. I love this color. I'm gonna try to propagate it when it gets bigger. And this plant here shoot out a new leaf. If you know the name of this plant, guys, you can name it down in the description below. And I propagated some coleus, so this is like the propagation that I've been doing. And all of these already had roots. I set the roots in water, and I recently planted them in pots in the soil. And there's another coleus that I'm propagating. So all of these here that I'm showing you, these are all propagation. Some already multiplying. My purchase. There's another cordyline here. I need to spray these, guys. I don't they have like a kind of fungus or disease on them, and I've been taking off the leaves that fall and throw them in the trash. I don't put them in my compost bin. And I have this little spruce here, and this one loves water because it shows me signs when it's stressed and need water. These little tips will like bend over. So this one is pretty tall. I'm gonna try to see if I can propagate it. It's very soft. It's very soft to the touch. I love it. It's like a little pom-pom. And I picked some more of these up, guys. Very beautiful. I'm gonna be picking more up because these could come off to be as I guess spiller or thriller. And the lilies are looking very good. And the cordylines. I'm waiting for the leaves to fall off. So those are the leaves that I bought with the diseased. So the new ones are coming in pretty good. I need to spray the new ones some more so that they don't catch those disease. I picked these up, guys. I don't know if these are ferns, but I have 4 of them. And you know I'll be propagating. This one is a fern. I went and got the big fern. I stated in a previous video when I bought the palm, it had some in that pot, so they had the main flower, so I went and purchased one. Here I have a variegated canna lily. I don't know what color it is, but I'm assuming it might be either red or orange because it got the red tip here. And I backfill it with some more soil, and there's another pop coming up in there. And stay tuned to see when it's coming up, but it's kind of covered now with the fresh dirt. Traveler's Palm is doing good. It's shooting out a new leaf. We got a new leaf coming up. I picked these grass up today, so I'm hoping to multiply these also. And I believe these grass look like the some grass that they have in the States, and I think they grew some purple flowers. So I'll see if I'm correct on that. I potted these up. I separated them and multiplied them, so I don't know what they are, but they're pretty good. They're like good ground coverage. And here's my variegated, I'm calling it mini bamboo because that's what it looks like to me. And my oh my gosh, what's the name of this? I'll come back to it when I remember. I think this one is the elephant ears, and this is a brand new leaf, and the brand new leaf is bigger than the older leaves. Look at that. It's very beautiful. We were getting some rain today, so that's fresh rain we had. And I picked these up too. I remember we had these in Florida. So it was one bush that I got, and I separated them. So I'm already multiplying, guys. One bush I got and I separated. And this one is good ground cover too. And these are the propagation from the moss rose. And that's some more propagation from that ground cover plant that I just showed you. And this is a mother plant from that moss rose. And the bottle palms, I haven't planted them in pots yet. And some of them I'm going to be leaving in sacks. So yeah, I'll be leaving some of these plants in the sack, in the bigger sack. Palms are looking good. And these are the Christmas palms. Looking good. My seedlings are looking very, very good. They're growing in pretty fast. Got some caladiums there. And Christmas palms and the traveler palm looking good. Everything looking good. And there's that other plant I'm telling you about. And there's another caladium that I have there. They were just potted yesterday, so they're a little bit floppy. And as usual, the hibiscus. She's so beautiful. On this side, I know this is well, I guess it's about the same color. This one is a little bit spent, but it's still beautiful. I let them stay on the tree even though they're spent, because they still give the tree color. Christmas palms looking good. And I have these here. And some little shrubs. Crown of thorns. I noticed that they start off green and then they phase out to their color. And this one is like the variegated kind. And I picked this one up today. And the flower is a little bit bigger, but I guess the big one got knocked off. I have it in my car. And these are looking, they're getting there. They're in pots. They're getting there. That's from my propagation. And I also picked up some new canna lilies. I picked up the red and the yellow kind. So this one, the leaves bent over, so I snapped them, so it will shoot up fresh leaves from within. All right. I went ahead and put the Cuban oregano over here. The propagated ones, they're rooted, so they're in a pot. So I put them over here so they could get some more sun. Got this soursop from the seed, and the wax apple or water apple. My green onions or scallions, turmeric, and the ginger. Everything is looking good so far, and it seems like the papayas are recovering even though they dropped their leaves, but they're kind of balancing off now. And there is the other mother plant for the Cuban oregano. And my coconuts are doing good. And this is my pepper and my black cherry tomato. I had to stake it because it's getting so tall. It's almost as tall as I am. And it's blooming. Look at that. Hopefully I'll get some black cherry tomato soon so I can save the seeds. And there's some more small buds coming up, small fruit. So I'm hoping that it gets pollinated. I got the common mangoes in the back, and then I have the other 3 bigger mangoes. As you can see, they're growing. Everything is looking nice and lush and green. Nothing is chewing up on my plants. And look at the jujube or the coolie plum. They're now branching off. I had to kind of support it with a stick, and this one is also branching off. So I have a branch here, I have a branch here, a branch here, and the top is starting to branch off. I need to kind of spray it. There's something white right there. I need to hit them with some little bit more spray, with some more neem oil or that organic spray that I have for my fruits or food, anything edible. And here's the other one. It's branching off also, and I had to support it with a stick for it to stay upright. It's like kind of flopping over, and I really don't want it to snap, so I kind of supported it a little bit. And these thorns, one of them got me earlier when I was staking it. But yeah, they're branching off, guys. And these were planted back in April. So they're like about 3-4 months. This papaya looking good. I'm hoping it's a female. And the aloe vera, another one here. And I haven't checked on the tangerine ear layer yet, but it's pretty dark under there. I checked on it and I didn't quite see any roots sticking out, so I leave it be. And over here I put the Fiji palms. They can get a little bit more sun over here, and this is like my new area to put plants. And then I have my plantains over here too. And I have a cane palm here also. And I had a fail on the soursop tree on the major branch, but I did a shoot that was coming down from the bottom of the soursop, and surprisingly I checked it and it's growing roots, guys. So yes, I will be having soursop. So I don't know if you can see, but it failed, so I'm not gonna try the big limb anymore. So here is the bottom shoot that was coming up, and I went ahead just to air layer it, to see what happens. And sure enough, I checked it, and she is growing roots, y'all. So I'll be getting all of this, where she is, all of this here. So that one that is moving, that plant, and she's big, pretty big. She's the biggest of the growth that's coming up there. And I'm gonna go ahead and close off the video on the guava tree. You know what? Not quite. I have a few little bit more plants to show you before I get there. So let's go to the guava tree before it gets more darker. And it's a fail on the custard apple. And the landlord gave me that custard apple that was green. It became ripe, and the landlord gave it to me, and it was pretty sweet. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be trying cuttings. So I'm not gonna. I think I'm done trying air layering. Or if I'm gonna air layer, I'm gonna really go on the green part of it and see if I can air layer it. You can see the guava is loaded. Got a lot of guava there. Guava is loaded, and they're big, guys. They're big. Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna show you my hand and the guava. So this is my hand, and there's the guava. They're pretty big. They're good size. And there is the roots from the guava air layer. So I'm gonna take this off soon, like in the next I think over the weekend. Now it's Friday. I'm gonna be putting up this video right away, because I want to start off with my monthly garden tour and update. Yeah, these guavas are huge, and it's loaded. The tree's loaded. Hello. Yeah, guys, look at this one. It is huge. Look at that guava. It is so big. Wow, look at that. It's beautiful. It's loaded. This one is hanging down from the fruit. Look at that. Guavas all over. My landlord have a lot of susumba or susuwa. That's the name they call it in Ghana, susuwa. And Jamaica we call it susumba. Got a couple susumba plants here, and they have berries on them. Oh, and this one here, this was another, this papaya is sweet. My landlord gave me a fruit, and I saved the seeds, and it's pretty sweet. And underneath there was a old soursop tree coming back up, and he said he didn't want it here because his pipe is right here. So I told him that I'll proper air layer it before he chops it down. So I have 2 branches here. So this one, the way I air layer it, when I cut it, it looks all in one because it was very close. But this here, when this catch and I take it off, this air layer is gonna have 3 main stalks, and I won't be cutting them off. I'm gonna plant it just the way it is. So they're gonna be 1 in the middle and 2 at the end. So this is gonna be a pretty unique soursop tree. But this one is gonna have 1 main branch. So I'm hoping these are not even a week. I propagated those like about a week ago. And there's another one over here. So I'm trying to grab them before they get cut down. And it's pretty tall. It's a nice soursop air layer. I got some more plants to show you because I moved some stuff around. Here I have my chicken manure and my coco peat. And over here my crotons are still there. I haven't potted up those yet. I moved these guys because it looked like they were getting burned. And don't worry about that, guys. That is like bird poop. I'm gonna wash it off. But I repotted them and I gave them a little bit more amendment to the soil. So I mixed the soil a little bit with cocoa peat, sand, and a little bit of chicken manure. And my propagation of the crotons are doing okay. They're doing pretty good. Some of them drop a little bit of leaves, but you can see this one is, oh, this one is growing new leaves here. Yeah, so they're coming along, guys. They're coming along. Be happy to get those in the yard. And you know, I got my indoor plants here in pots. So my Chinese evergreen there, and my triangularis, and my other plant here, and another triangularis, and another Chinese evergreen here. And I repotted this because the soil was so dense, guys. So I repotted it, and it's still here outside, and this part is up here is pretty sheltered. It's pretty sheltered up here, so it doesn't get any sun. So she's good right here. And these I just these coleus, I just put them in water yesterday, so maybe in about a week they'll catch root and I'll go ahead and put them in soil. I still have an oregano to plant. I'm gonna pot this one up. I think there's another one somewhere, and I still have my sweet potato vine here. Yeah, so usually when I can't get to plants right away, I go ahead and keep them in water. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Thanks for the new subscribers, and thank you for the existing subscribers. Please thumbs up the video, like and comment, and I'll catch you in another one. Bye for now.